Hey guys, welcome to another video. Sorry if the mic's not very good because I've changed the mic placement again, and also I've got a new helmet, that's why the camera's on the side now. But in this video I'm just going to be telling you some of the things that I don't like about this bike. They're not deal breakers if you are thinking of getting this bike. It is still a really great bike. These are just some little niggles that if I was going to design the bike, these are things that I would change. The first thing is, if you have a look at it, it looks like a sport bike, but if you sit on it and try the suspension, it's really soft. You probably can't tell now because it's not moving, but it's really spongy suspension, and when you're applying the brakes really hard, the front end does dip in quite a lot, and that's not the best for handling. So if I was going to design this bike, I would make it have a bit more sportier suspension. This is good for commuting, but it's not very good for handling. One of the other things I don't like is these mirrors, because they're permanently just filled with just arms. You can tuck your arms in to see a little bit behind you, but they're still not great. It'd be better if they had slightly longer stalks. I do like the look of them though, they look quite nice, but it's just that they're not very functional. And I did mention that in my review video as well. If you want to go and check that out, that's on my channel. So that's one of the other things, just their mirrors, they're not very good. And also, while we're at the front, these headlights also, you can see there, that's not lighting up anything at all. If I give it a little rev, it'll get a bit brighter. There you go. But they're not really helpful. I've driven back in the fog before at night time from my friend's house, and I couldn't really see anything because them lights, they're not really doing much. And also, if I switch the high beam on, you can see that only one comes on at a time, and that's quite annoying. It would be better if both, I know most bikes are like that, but if both came on, that would help because it would provide a little bit more light. And also, talking about the lights, these indicators there, I just don't like the look of them. They're LED, so they're nice and bright. If I just put them on now to show you, there you go, you can see they're nice and bright, and also the rear ones are LED as well. There you go, you can see. But yeah, they're massive. I don't really like the look of them. You can get smaller ones, but I don't know why they put such huge ones on from the factory anyway. Let me think, what else don't I like? Yeah, as I mentioned, it is a great bike. These are just some little things. Oh, another thing, this is only a 50cc, so you're not really going to be travelling far on it, but if you are planning on doing, like, travelling for more than, say, 45 minutes or an hour, this seat gets really uncomfortable. Now, if I press this, it doesn't squish at all. It's like, I don't know, it's solid plastic, and they've just put a little, like, couple of millimeters of padding. There's nothing there at all really. This back seat's a bit more comfortable because I had it re-covered with fresh leather, so it's got 2 layers of leather because he didn't remove the old layer, so that's a bit more comfortable. But because you can't carry pillions with the AM license, the learner one, then that's a bit pointless having a comfortable back seat anyway. But this front seat, it's not well padded at all. Yeah, there's not very many things I can say that I don't like about this bike. As I said, headlights aren't very bright, them indicators are massive, mirrors are a bit terrible, seats uncomfortable. Let me think, what else did I say? I'm sure I said something else. Oh yeah, the suspension's really too soft, and also the gearbox. Sometimes if you're pulling up to a junction, you click it into neutral, like there, the neutral light comes on like that, so you think, oh, I'm in neutral, I'll be fine, and then you let go of the clutch and it stalls. It does that quite a lot. It says it's in neutral when it's actually still in gear, and yeah, that's annoying when you stall all the time. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else. It is a great bike, as I said, and if you are thinking of getting one, I would recommend it over a moped, just because I really like the looks of it. Hold on, I'm going to flick the visor up because it's steaming up a lot. Yeah, so that's it for this video really. That's just 6 things that I don't really like about this bike. As I said, well, I've said this loads of times now, it is a great bike, it's just there's some little things that kind of get on your nerves after a while of owning the bike that they could have just been done better. The mirrors, right, I can forgive them for that because that's quite common, and also the headlights, because it is a little 50cc engine, the alternator's not very powerful, so there's not much they could do about the headlights. all the mirrors, because if you put massive mirrors on it, wouldn't really suit the sporty look, so then mirrors are kind of acceptable. But the indicators, they're annoying. That gearbox is annoying. The suspension could be stiffer. I think the rear suspension, it's kind of okay. You can't really tell that it's soft or hard because it doesn't have much power to accelerate. You don't feel the bike leaning back, like punching down. But yeah, the front suspension is really soft. I'm not going to mention anything about the power in this video because it is a 50cc, so it's not going to have much power, but I think the power is really good for a 50cc. Like, you can't get anything faster than this, so that's definitely not an issue. But if you compare it to like a 600 or something, obviously it's going to be slow. Sorry about that wind. Yeah, so that's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, and also leave any comments if you got any suggestions for any other videos, or if you want to leave some feedback or something. And also please subscribe, and if you check out my channel, I have got a review of this bike, 20-minute review. It's in depth, so if you want to see more of this bike, then that's all on my channel for you to see. Alright, so that's it for this video, so see ya.